Good morning. My name is Eva Joy, aka Eve One Bling. Most of you know me as Eva Joy Korangwa for different reasons. But today, one of the reasons you know me for, community involvement, is what I'm going to be talking about. I've seen how parents are struggling, especially single parents, but I'm not discriminating against those that are a family because they're also struggling. Often we find parents talking about children being their future. Yes, and it's every parent's dream to be able to cater for their children's needs. But often we find ourselves in situations and circumstances that do not allow for such to happen. So my plea today, I've seen a good job being done by a community group that has recently started, and most of you may have seen me on BBC talking about this particular community group. They have seen where parents are struggling, especially when they're on benefits. Thank goodness to the coalition government, they've introduced free meals for all children in school. But imagine when children are on half term, the parents are unable to supply that meal. It hurts me knowing and seeing things happening in reality, because I've seen it happen. And the best way to tackle this problem is when a community comes together and we start these groups during half term just to help those parents who need that extra hand. And even those that don't need it, but just to get engaged, to engage with other parents and hear their hardships. You may be in a position to help further. By all means, do that. Often we find ourselves in closure or in isolation because we don't know how to go about situations like this, and we feel ashamed to talk about it. But there's no shame in telling someone that you are struggling. There's no shame in reaching out to someone for a meal to feed your children. And if you're that person who says they've got enough and you're willing to give, please, there are people struggling in every community, and I've seen it and I know it. The one thing I'm encouraging people to do is to come together, form a community that's involving for everyone. During half term, we can bring some toys and donate them. We are looking for anything you can think of that kids can find passion in doing. Jigsaw puzzles, anything that we can use in an indoor environment that kids can engage in. And we're also looking for volunteers to come on board. If you've got time, it's only for a couple of hours just to have those kids around, away from home, from a home environment. They are so used to being in school and they're having that meal. So we are taking the time as well to prepare those meals and feed those kids, get them to engage with others, and you find they are happy. And there's no such thing as happiness when you haven't got it all. But when you find there's people out there who care, which is what I'm seeking for, people who care, people with a passion to help, people with a passion to reach out, I want you to knock on our doors. We are here to help each other. Here at Pamtengo radio station, we've got a studio. Most kids do not have anything to do, but they've got passion for music. They've got passion to be somebody. We've got our studios open. We are trying to build up on a children's program, and we want those kids that are passionate about music or passionate about book reading to get in touch. Get your parents to get in touch with us, or you, the parents, get in touch with us. We want to hear from you. Because what we are trying to build is a community togetherness. A community that says we are building each other instead of destroying each other. Pamtengo radio station is reaching out to those that need their children mentored in any music career or anything they want to do, because we've got a lot of things here. We've got one of our DJs here. She's also a celebrity, well-known celebrity within the South African community, who's been on stage in many different countries within Europe. She's very good with the cultural dance, and she wants to teach children to dance. We will not be charging a lot, maybe just £5, for your kid to attend, for your child to attend. And that £5 will go towards buying them food and drink while they're here. Please, please, please get in touch. We want to hear from you. On Saturday, the 8th of November, I will be having an interview with a lady who's highly respected within the Zimbabwean community, who's written a couple of books, and today actually she's announced that she's finished the third one. Her books start with the words, I wonder. So you can imagine what's to come. I want you to tune in on Saturday and hear it from Debbie Morland as she speaks to me about her passion for writing. And she will be doing book reading as well for the kids. So if your kids are around and you've got nothing scheduled for them this Saturday, please bring them to Pamtengo Studios. We are based at number 55A Princess Street in Luton, LU1 580. And I'll be the presenter of my own show, WAGS, Women Aspiring Great Success. The one that's shying away from the negative media of wives and girlfriends of footballers. We are doing wonders here at Pamtengo radio station. Hence, we were nominated the best radio station 2014 at the BEFFTA Awards, BEFTA Awards, hosted by Pauline Long. Yes, that's Pamtengo for you. Keep it locked and tune in. I thank you for taking the time to listen, and hopefully I'll be hearing from you. My contact number 075 345 18581. Thank you once again. And by the way, we are launching our charity organization on the 21st of November 2014 at Dunstable Leisure Center, and would urge you to come and support us. Thank you for listening.